News at Colorado State Capitol. Lawmakers bowing their heads in a moment of silence as Governor Jared Polis honored the victims of the Club Q shooting in his State of the State address today. Though the governor addressed many topics, the final subject was the mass shooting that rocked our community.
He specifically called for changes to red flag laws and expanding who can petition for an extreme risk protection order to get guns out of the hands of people who could be dangerous. According to Colorado law, an extreme risk protection order means that the court has found that someone poses a significant risk of causing injury to themselves or others by having control of a firearm or by purchasing, possessing, or receiving a firearm.
KRDO News Channel 13 Scott Harrison joins us live in our newsroom. Scott, what definitive changes is the governor calling for following the Club Q shooting?
Well, Heather and Bart, Governor Jared Polis is asking lawmakers to expand who can petition for an extreme risk protection order to include district attorneys. The way the law is written right now, only family members or law enforcement can do that. Colorado's red flag laws and rules surrounding those orders got a lot of pushback after the Club Q shooting. Pushback that the governor says the state should learn from.
We should always strive to learn from our experiences. And as we move forward, we should consider strengthening Colorado's extreme risk protection order to prevent those who are a risk to themselves or others from getting their hands on a gun. This legislation has been used hundreds of times successfully, but we can do more to spread awareness and make sure it's used when the situation calls for it.
In the crowd today were those hailed as heroes, Richard Fierro and Thomas James, who stopped the shooter from possibly taking more lives. Governor Polis directly addressing the two after nearly a full minute of applause from legislators for their actions.
There are hundreds of Coloradans today who don't have to mourn their boyfriend, their girlfriend, their son, their daughter because of your act of heroism at the right place at the right time.
The governor mentioned a slew of other topics at his address today, including things like affordable housing, car thefts, and water resources. You can view the full address online right now at krdo.com. Reporting in the newsroom, Scott Harrison, KRDO News Channel 13.